News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Mountain Falls residents are concerned about drainage issues. The town cleanup was held this weekend, and Nye County commissioners discuss RV park regulations. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, September 22nd, 2015. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. Well, several residents in a Mountain Falls subdivision are trying to get some help concerning an area where there is standing water. Claude McCaslin has spoken to the builders and county officials about the issue.
Well, the water doesn't drain properly. It runs backwards instead of out to the street in Mountain Falls like it should, and it goes down the neighborhood, and then we have a lot of algae and mold in this ditch here, and I've been with the county since May. The county keeps telling me they're going to take care of it, but they haven't taken care of it yet.
And that's the Public Works Department, right?
Yes, it is. Want names?
Well, I know that you've spoke to Dave Fanning about it, who is the director of the Public Works, and he's telling you that they're going to be doing something about it, or William Lyons Homes, who has the subdivision under their name, are going to work on it.
William Lyons blames it all on the county, says county problem. That's why I started contacting the county instead of William Lyons. And I've been dealing with this since May.
You've been dealing with this since May. Some other residents around here are kind of upset about it, especially one here who has some health issues.
Yes, one gentleman lives next to this, has oxygen. He's on full-time oxygen, sick, and he sits in his backyard, and the doctor advises if he breathes this stuff, this mold and algae, it's dangerous to his health.
So have you had an opportunity to look around the rest of Mountain Falls and see similar areas like this, and if they're draining?
The rest of them that I've checked are draining properly. This is the only one that I've found that isn't draining properly.
They've been putting sandbags here.
Right, to try to hold the water and keep the mess, but you see the mud and stuff just still backs in here.
It's interesting to learn that you were a former inspector.
Yes, I was an inspector in California. I was with the IBEW for 32 years.
So you're familiar with this type of thing happening and what needs to be done here?
Yes, I am.
Tell me about what should be done.
This thing needs to be torn out and regraded and put in properly. It wasn't put in properly.
There's also an issue with an intersection.
Yes, intersection at Mountain Falls and Casero Street. There, I had to push a man on his scooter that's handicapped, got stuck in the wheelchair ramp because all the mud and debris stacked up, and I had to push him up on the sidewalk.
Because there's flooding in the same little neighborhood area. There's flooding just at this one intersection, right?
That's all I've seen so far.
KPVM TV called Commissioner Dan Shinhoffen about the drainage issue. Shinhoffen has said that he is meeting with Mr. McCaslin to see what can be done about the standing water. The Nye County School District is reporting several students have contracted hand-foot-mouth disease. According to the report, students at several NCSD schools this month have got the virus. They add in their letter this morning that the illness is a mild, contagious viral infection causing a few days of fever and relatively mild signs and symptoms characterized by sores in the mouth and rashes on the hands and feet. Risk of infection can be reduced by practicing good hygiene, washing hands carefully and thoroughly, disinfect common areas and high traffic areas on a routine basis. Children with the active signs and symptoms should remain out of school until fever is gone and sores have healed. There are several changes concerning manufactured homes in RV parks. The Board of County Commissioners discussed the proposed change at their last meeting. The biggest changes seem to be not allowing storage buildings in individual spaces in a park and permit patios or room additions on park models. The commissioners also are requiring drought-friendly landscaping.
There was a team of folks that put a lot of time and effort into this particular bill, including the people from the RV world, so that there would be, cohesiveness. So with that, I'd like to make a motion to adopt Bill 2014-26 with an October 5th.
Second, and with discussion.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Yeah, I was hoping Daryl's here, but I can ask it. It's so much better when you get to ask a question you know an answer to and somebody else answers it. But I got an email from one of my favorite people who sends us emails, who was complaining that we were going to stop it from him from using his RV on his own property. And I just wanted to state this has nothing to do with that. This has to do with RV parks, not your RV in your own driveway. So in case somebody else got copied on that email, he's wrong again. Thank you.
I've got one question.
Yes.
Daryl's not here.
They went to find him.
Page 2 of 9.
Page
2 of 9, Daryl. On item 12.
It says, at the very bottom, it says, model designated area must be shown on a conceptual site plan. Park models shall not have permanently attached porches, cabanas, or additions. And some of them come with an attached porch. So what do you do about that?
Permanently attachments are only if they are part of the manufactured home and approved by the manufacturer. You cannot add, do an add-on to one.
Well, I figured that's what it was, but as I read it, it's a little iffy on the language, so if you're happy with it, but they do come with porches on them, so.
This was
Most of the ones, if you go up like to the winery where they have them, those porches are actually separate. They are separately supported and just butted up against the park model. They're not attached, physically attached to the park model themselves.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Passes 5-0.
Coming up after the break, a town cleanup was held and a local family needs your help.